Good afternoon everybody, welcome to a rainy afternoon here at St Botolphs Lane, and look what we have here. This one needs no introduction. So this is the made famous by Sam's Trains, and more recently with the Gauge Heljan takeover stroke merger. We have the Heljan Class 47. Now, to be honest, this was one of the first models I bought back in October last year, and I was quite happy with it. The main reason I bought it is because obviously I hadn't built the layout and I wanted the kind of longest Loco that I would normally run to test the clearances for the station crossover, the Loco release. So I was just perusing eBay and this one came up. It was a TMC Weathered special, and it was for the price of £167 delivered, so in some people's view overpriced. I had no idea of Heljan's reputation. I always was on the understanding they were quite decent models. So you live and learn, but when it was delivered I was pretty happy with it, and then once I kind of got the layout into the state it is now, I bought from Roads and Rails a sound chip for it, a 21 pin Lock Sound 5. It already has a speaker enclosure within the model, so it was just a matter of putting the chip in, and the Loco was sound fitted. Now I can't really see, I know the rivet counters, the ones that generally spoil the hobby, you get those kind in every kind of hobby. I'm interested in hi-fi as well, and the so-called audiophiles, they ruin the hobby as well. Now, they say the front of the Loco tapers in too much. Well, to me, it looks like a 47. You know, yeah, I believe if I put it against a Bachmann, which I don't own, the Loco will probably sit slightly higher, the proportions will be different, but it's never going to sit alongside a Bachmann. The only thing I will say, I probably won't buy another Heljan 47. The reason being is we've got the Cavalex ones due next year, and after seeing the quality of the Cavalex 60s and the 56s, I shall be purchasing further Class 47s from Cavalex. But at the price they are now, at 99 quid, I think they're a really good budget model. The only fault I can find with Heljan, I've got the 104 DMU, is that their drivetrain is quite sort of cheap and nasty. I find there's the axles just sit in basically sit in the plastic. They've got no bearings, and for the price that, well, I paid 330 for the 104 in NSE, you know, you'd expect a better quality of mechanism. Now the 47 only picks up current from the outermost axles on each bogie. The inner axles don't pick up current at all. They also don't drive. So technically this is a Class 47 A1A, A1A. So another one of the criticisms is the fitted pipework, which really stops you from attaching the tension lock coupling, which comes in the box with the Loco. Now, being an end-to-end layout, I need couplings on both ends. So I have literally just snipped anything that's overhanging. Looks like I'm missing one there. Let's just turn it round. So yeah, basically what I had to do is just snip the coupling, snip the air pipes that would be fouling the coupling, and the vacuum pipe there. But to be honest, it's better than looking at the holes on a Bachmann Loco where you have to fit the extra detail yourself. I've got my 37 here, and obviously same thing, I wanted the buffer beam details, so the brake pipe tap and the main res tap, the coupling hook, and I've had to do the same. Just snip where the overhanging, the pipe work would be fouling the coupling. You know, everything in model railways, well, it's a compromise. you know, it's not the real thing. The real thing, you wouldn't have a tension lock coupling sticking out the front of the Loco, so it's a compromise. So again, I'd rather look at snipped off pipework rather than holes in the buffer beam. So that's my opinion. Same with my Heljan 86 foot. I hate handling this thing. I've had to do exactly the same. It's just to snip off the pipework. But yeah, you know, I'm not looking at the things with a magnifying glass, so to be honest, I'm quite happy with it. So she's back on the track, but getting back to the detail, yeah, it looks like a 47. Yeah, there might be some shortcomings if you compare it like for like for a Bachmann, but for the current price of 99 quid, which they are now, this is a better bet than a Hornby Railroad, which is the old Lima tooling. And the haulage capability on these are very good, and as you see, it does run pretty well at slow speed. But the fact that this has been weathered by TMC does kind of make it blend in on the layout. And once I have my roundy layout done, you're not going to notice it on a rake of blue-grey Mark IIs running around the layout. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Obviously for the price, you know, the original RRP, it wouldn't be worth it, especially now I know what the drive mechanism is like. But yeah, if you're going to consider, if you haven't got a 47 and you've got limited budget, you can't go far wrong, to be honest. Oh, I've just noticed the glow just above the bogey when you put the engine room lights on. So that's something the rivet counters will complain about. Anyway, carrying on. What kind of gets me with some of these sounds is the ones that you use more often, like putting on the Loco spotlight, is right up in function 26. And the engine room lights are on function 22. Cab lights are on function 14. You know, the ones that you kind of use more frequently, it'd be better if they're in their first 10. I can hear the noisy handbrake from right out here. So that concludes my video on the Heljan 47. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Catch you again soon.